Hey, good Friday to you. I'm Storm Team 9 Meteorologist Patrick Ellis here with your ENC Weather update for this October the 4th, 2013. Overall, a nice day across eastern North Carolina, but we continue to watch Tropical Storm Karen in the Gulf of Mexico and what it could mean for us as we head into next week. Across the east. Looks like cooler temperatures and also rain shower chances coming back into the forecast. We'll detail that here in the forecast update video. High temperatures today topping out mainly into the middle and even some upper 80s getting on the board today. We're up at 87 degrees was the high temperature at New Bern, 86 at Greenville as well as Kinston, Goldsboro, 87 the high temperature at Wilson, Rocky Mount. 84 at Jacksonville, 81 was the high temperature at Morehead City. We're down into the upper 60s and low 80s at this upper 70s and low 80s rather. 79 at Greenville as well as Goldsboro, 78 at Jacksonville, 76 the current temperature at Morehead City, and 80 degrees at New Bern. Dew point temperatures mainly into the middle and upper 60s at this point. They should come down just a little bit, but expect another moist evening. Could be watching for some fog through the overnight hours. We'll detail that here in just a minute. High pressure been in control and been our friend the last several days and will continue to be so over the next 24 to 48 hours or so. We got Karen down to the south and a big-time cold front moving through the central plains at this point. You see those severe storms firing up in Kansas as well as Oklahoma today, also into up towards Iowa, and snow falling in the Black Hills in western South Dakota. So overall, it has been a very wild look as far as the nationwide weather has been concerned, and we're going to continue to be watching this over the next couple of days, as obviously eventually all of this is going to be an issue for us here in eastern North Carolina. Here's a look at the precision forecast model. Tonight, temperatures should drop down mainly into the lower and middle 60s inland, middle and upper 60s to near 70 degrees along the coast. Patchy morning fog. Once again, patchy morning dense fog again tomorrow morning, so give yourself a little extra time if you have plans heading out and about tomorrow morning across the east. But otherwise, we'll look for mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Temperatures should top out middle and upper 80s in a few spots. No rain chances, so no issues there. So it should be another nice summer-like day across the east. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about our friend down into the central portions of the Gulf of Mexico. Karen, 25.9 north, 90.3 west, 1003 millibars, winds at 50 miles per hour, and the direction of movement is at 7 miles per hour to the north-northwest. And actually, oddly enough, Karen is weaker than the system that's coming out of the Central Plains right now. So to give you an idea of how strong that system is and what's going on in the central Gulf of Mexico as of right now. And the reason why Karen is so weak is because of strong upper level shear and a lot of dry air. There's a lot of dry air in place in the middle and upper levels of the atmosphere, and this is a recipe for killing off storms. But you see, obviously, a very strong low pressure system over the northern plains. Cold front is extending down south of there, and you've got Karen. Obviously, the main features at this point on the weather map when you look at this look on the water vapor imagery. And when we go to the national view, obviously a lot of snow falling in western portions of South Dakota, also into southern North Dakota. You got Karen on the map as well, high pressure and control of us, and all of this is going to come together and give us rain chances as we head towards the first portion of the week, and also some storms as well. We'll detail that here in just a second. All right, so here's a look at Karen's track, and it looks like it'll be a very close call to Burris, Louisiana, come Saturday evening. By early Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon, it's going to be coming up close to Pensacola, Florida. And we can basically call it for almost Pensacola, Florida, or very close to that along maybe 30A down in that region, those communities down there along the immediate beaches, the Emerald Coast. So we'll keep an eye out on that. And then by Monday, it's starting to make its way up towards the north and eventually going to be an issue for us here in eastern North Carolina. So we'll look at the precision forecast model to show you what's going to be going on. Obviously, the cold front going to catch up with Karen and sweep it off towards the north. And by Monday afternoon, we're talking about the potential for storms here in eastern North Carolina, some of which could be on the strong to severe side. So we'll have to watch out for that. And then we start to clear out as we head towards Tuesday. But something that we're going to be watching is whether or not the cold air will be delayed to get in here on Tuesday, or will it get in here quicker. Right now, the forecast modeling a little off. So for the time being, I think by Tuesday we still will have a cold air delay on Tuesday morning. I think morning time hours will have temperatures. Of the morning time will have rain showers, and then clearing out through the afternoon hours. The worst part of the storm for us will likely be on Monday evening into Monday afternoon, Monday evening. 50% chance for showers and thunderstorms at this point. Will go at 82, the high temperature. 82 also on Tuesday, and that's dependent on whether or not the cold air gets across the mountains quick enough. Usually it's a little bit of a delay, so we may be able to still top out into the low 80s, upper 70s, low 80s on Tuesday. By Wednesday, we cool down dramatically back into the 70s, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies those days. But the weekend, in the short term, we're looking good. It's going to stay warm as well. We'll be into the middle 80s for Saturday, as well as on Sunday. Just a slim chance for a shower on Sunday afternoon, but obviously the main focus will become Monday and into Tuesday, when we're going to be watching for the potential for severe weather. And to give you an idea, the helicity values, the turning of the winds with altitude, are exceedingly high on the eastern side of this storm. So what we're saying is that we're going to be watching for severe weather, damaging winds, and also the potential for a few isolated tornadoes. Every time you have a decaying tropical system, this seems to be an issue. So we'll watch it very closely, but for the time being, just prepare for showers and thunderstorms Monday and into early on Tuesday, then clearing out for the rest of the week. That'll do it for me here on the ENC Weather Update. Next update here will be by tomorrow afternoon. You can stay up to date with us on Facebook as well as Twitter and on WNCT.com. I'm in tonight at 10 o'clock on the CW and 11 o'clock right back on WNCT. We'll be on tomorrow evening at 7 p.m., 10 o'clock on the CW and 11 o'clock right back on WNCT. You guys have a great rest of your evening, a great Saturday, and a great weather week ahead.